Hello there, I'm Kate Miles from the Mind Body Reset, and I'm here today to talk to you about nature and health. Now, many of us spend so much time inside, in our homes, cars and offices or places of work, and we may not even see any real daylight, especially if our exercise of choice is in the gym. Really though, we are meant to be a part of our natural world. But whilst we shut ourselves away, we forget how beautiful nature is. We may even shun it as dirty or unpleasant. But once we get used to the idea of how nice it is to get outside every now and again, we start to realise it's to be positively encouraged. In fact, it has been scientifically proven that time in nature is good for our health. And as so many of us enjoy a beer garden or a day at the beach in the summer, it's good to know that socialising and relaxing in a natural environment still counts. So why not stick your head outside the door, preferably without that beer or ice cream though, and take a breath and see whether or not you feel more relaxed. No matter what your concerns, nature will always be there for you to enjoy. There's quite simply nothing like going for a walk in a natural environment to help you calm your mind. Maybe you prefer a walk with your partner or friends. Perhaps you enjoy walking the dog. But have you considered a morning walk on your own to really clear your head and set you up for the day? Or tried a drive at the weekend to green pastures near? Now, if walking's not your thing, then it would be well worth your while to consider sitting outside. Why not have your breakfast in the garden rather than staring at your phone while slumped on the sofa? But active or otherwise, how much time do we need to spend in nature? And what are the health benefits? Here are 10 reasons why it's so important. Walking in nature or spending time outside could improve your short-term memory, reduce inflammation, eliminate mental fatigue, fight anxiety and depression, lower blood pressure, improve your ability to focus and be creative. Plus, forests are also thought to boost your immune system. So how can being in nature achieve all this? Several studies show that nature walks have memory promoting effects. University students were given a brief memory test, then divided into 2 separate groups. The first group took a walk around an arboretum, but the second walked down a city street. When the participants returned and retook the memory test, those who had walked among the trees did almost 20% better than before, whereas the city group didn't consistently improve. Studies suggest that subjects who spent time in forest environments have lower levels of inflammation than those who spent time in the city, and that mental energy can quickly bounce back even after just looking at pictures of nature, which is of course significantly multiplied further by getting outside for real. Nature, when combined with exercise, can be even more powerful. Studies have found that walks in the forest are associated with elevated mood, and green exercise can even reduce blood pressure. Plus, when you add that to the presence of a watery environment, then improved self-esteem was also recorded. Researchers have shown that subjects with loss of focus can turn things around just by taking a walk in nature. Others who just walked through the city or spent time relaxing didn't fare so well. With regards to creativity, studies show that people immersed in nature for a period of just 4 days boosted their performance on a creative problem-solving test by 50%. With regards to immune function, a change in cellular activity was recorded after a walk in a forest, which is indicative of a general boost to the immune system. But why does all this happen? Being outdoors has a definite de-stressing effect. Once stress levels reduce, our hormones balance and our systems start to function far more as nature intended. Now, you may not be into tree hugging or forest bathing, but why not just step outside your door for 10 minutes, whether that's today or over the coming week, and see what positive effects nature and fresh air can have on both you and your wellness, both physically and mentally. Now, if you're interested in asking me a question or setting up a video call so we can chat through your situation and how the Mind Body Reset could help you, then please do DM me. Thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. Goodbye.